just thought I'd make a little tutorial about how to properly play a flam on the snare drum. Now, you're first gonna want to understand your stick heights, okay? So a flam consists of a tap, something like that's a good stick height, and then the accent, somewhat like that's about where it should be. So it should be like about here and here for a right flam, and for a left flam it'd be about here and here. Tap, that's the accent. All right. So you want to understand that your tap plays slightly before your accent, your main note. Okay, so it sounds something like this. You hear that? It just slightly before. I like mine a little more open than most people, but like I think it's like as long as there's a little bit of space between it, it should be fine. So something like this. And then the left flam. Yeah, that sounds good. And you really want to get in that flammy sound. You really want to make sure you get a consistent flammy sound between both the right and the left hand. Okay. So now let's try and play it. Let's try and play 8 flams on a hand. Okay. So it should be something like this. 1, 2, ready, go. 4. Okay. Keep it consistent now. Now, well, switch to the left. Ooh, that was bad. That was a horrible flam. My bad. Alright, let's do it again. Make sure your stick height's consistent. Make sure you get even sound. It should sound very open, very broad. Now, a common mistake that beginners make is that when they play a flam tap, they don't, something like, a flam tap is basically like, and then you play a flam like that, and then you have a tap on the next note, right? So you do, and a lot of beginners, they'll do 2 accents instead of a accent tap, right? Now, what I would do is use, when you're coming down, use complete arm and just squeeze the stick as hard as you can, and then raise it up to where the tap would be, and then go. Something like this. You see? So you don't have to, so no wrist movement, okay? Because wrist movement is too risky. The stick is flying everywhere. You want to stay as stiff as possible so that the stick is properly in your hand, okay? So let's try it again. Okay, so that's a flam tap. Left hand. See? So it's flam tap, flam tap. We try that in a pattern. Alright? So, tap. And then. Alright. So, again, on the flam tap, squeeze as hard as you can. Now, those are just a couple tips for how to play a flam properly, and a couple beginner mistakes that I've made. And I mean, personally, now I consider myself an expert. Like, I consider myself like really knowledgeable in percussion. Honestly, I think I'm kind of perfect in many ways. But anyway, those are just some mistakes that I used to make, and that others kind of struggle with. And I just wanted to make this tutorial to, make sure that those mistakes don't keep getting made. So I'll leave you off with the quality good flam. Alright. And then another one just for safety. Oh shoot. Just ignore that, and yeah, I will see you on the next tutorial. Hope I could help.